Now let us see the corresponding angles test is very similar to the alternate angles test. Even the theorem is similar where we have corresponding angles here. There it is alternate angles. So here if a pair of corresponding angles formed by a transversal of two lines is congruent, then the two lines are parallel. So in alternate angles we said if a pair of alternate angles formed by a transversal of two lines is congruent, then the two lines are parallel. So only difference is the word here. Similarly, when we come to given, the same thing applies. We look at the figure and see which is the transversal of which line. We are seeing line N is the transversal of these two lines. Which are the lines? Line L and line M. So we write line N is the transversal of line L and line M. Dash and dash are a congruent pair of corresponding angles. What are corresponding angles? Corresponding angles are the angles formed on the same side of the transversal. At the same time, they should both be above the line or both be below the line. So if you look at this figure here, you can see here angle A and angle B. Both of them are on the right side of the transversal, and at the same time angle A and angle B are above the lines line L and line M. So which are the pair of corresponding angles? Angle A and angle B, and they have said that the corresponding angles are congruent. So we can say angle A and angle B are a congruent pair of corresponding angles. Therefore, since they are congruent to each other, their measures are equal to each other. Therefore, angle A equal to angle B. So you have seen that even the given part is similar to alternate angles test. Only in place of corresponding angles we write alternate angles. Now what are we to prove? In all these three tests, interior angles test, corresponding angles test and alternate angles test, to prove remains the same. That is, the two lines have to be parallel to each other. Here the lines under consideration are line L and line M. Therefore we write here line L parallel to line M. Okay, we begin with the proof same as what we did in alternate angles test. First we look for a pair of angles which form a linear pair. So you see here angle A and angle C. This angle plus this angle form this straight line. So angle A plus angle C form a straight line which is 180 degrees. So angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. So I can write here angle A plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. As I wrote the answer, angles in a linear pair. But what is given? Which angles are equal to each other? Angle A is equal to angle B. But angle A is equal to angle B. So what will be the next step? Similar to the alternate angles test. First we wrote angles in a linear pair. Then we said but these two angles are equal. So then what we did? We put angle B in place of angle A. So therefore angle B plus angle C equal to 180 degrees. So I write here. Therefore angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degrees. But what are B and C? Angle B and angle C are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal. That is, a pair of interior angles on the same side of the transversal are supplementary. Or you can also say that is angle B and angle C, which are the interior angles on the same side of the transversal, are supplementary. So if they are supplementary, immediately we come to the conclusion that line L parallel to line M. And how is it possible? That is by the interior angles test. So we write here by the interior angles test. So here in this test, what are we doing? We are taking a pair of corresponding angles and then trying to prove that the lines are parallel, and therefore this test is called as the corresponding angles test. So that is why I have written here this property is called as the corresponding angles test of parallel lines. So with these three tests in mind and the angle sum property of a triangle, we start with practice set 2.2.